Okay, so I see some great thinking here. So who did I have come up first? All right. So tell us what you did here. What'd you do first?
So first, I on the bookshelf, I noticed that there was, I think it was nine and then 7.
Okay.
So I wanted to write that out.
So you drew a 9 by 7 box. Yeah. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 columns with 7 in each one?
Yes.
Okay. And so you have these here. Those are the ones you knew you had to take. It looks, do you have a 10 by 10?
Did I do a 10 by 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, you have 9 by 7. You have columns of 7, rows of 9. Good. Okay. And then what did you do next? I saw you coloring. This is really cool. What did you do?
So I wanted to find, adding 10s are easier for me. Oh. So I wanted to find the groups of 10.
Okay.
And so I colored them in.
So you counted, you just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and colored that blue.
Yeah.
And then you just kept going until they were all colored?
Yeah. And then I labeled when I had a group of 10. And then I seen that I had 3 left.
Okay.
So then I did 10 times 6, which is 60. And then I had my 3 left, so I did plus 3. And I got my answer.
Nice. I really like the colors and how you grouped by 10s. That really helped a lot. Excellent. Good. Who's up second? Brianne.
I used longs to solve my problem. I know there was 7 groups of 9, but I just rounded up to 10 because I know.
So you wrote 10 longs. So you did 10 longs. So you said, oh, instead of making it 7 groups of 9, I made it 7 groups of 10. Yes. So you have 7 longs, okay? And then tell us, what'd you do up there?
I know 9 is 1 less than 10, so I took 1 away from each.
Wow, okay. So you knew that you had 70, but you had 9, how many extra? 1, 2, 3, 7 extra. So you had to take that away. So you did 70 minus 7, and you did some really good regrouping here, and you got 63. Nice. I really like that idea. I like how you used the 10 blocks to think about that, and then you just basically made it 10 times 7, in a sense, and then took 1 away from each one. Excellent. Who was third? Amy. Okay, be sure to cover up here. Make sure we cover up the bottom.
Okay. I can also just do
Oh, wait. Excellent.
Or maybe not.
I got the paper there if you want to.
There we go.
Okay. All right. So tell us what you did.
So I kind of drew up the bookshelves. Counted out there's exactly like 7 shelves, and then each shelf has 9 books.
Right. I like how you wrote the 9 in each shelf so you can remember.
So then I added 9 together to make 18, but there was 1 missing. So I just added 18 to get 36, then 18 and 9.
So what does the student know? Or what? What? Doubles. Yeah, she knows her doubles. So she's like, oh, I know 9 plus 9 is 18, and I can do that 3 times. And then what did you do after you got those 3 18s?
And then I added 18 plus 9 to make 27, and then I added both of them.
Oh, nice. And got 63. Well done. Good. Okay. You were third. Fourth? Adam?
So I started by modeling what I thought the bookshelf would look like.
Okay.
I recognized that there's 5 groups going down, or like groups of 5, and so I added all those together to get 35. And then just the last 2 sections, I made 14 out of them, and added that to 35 each, and got 63.
Nice. So what is the student comfortable with? Counting by what? Fives. Do you see that? And that is perfectly fine because he can look, even though but he didn't think about it as like making it 10, right? He's like, well, I feel better with 5 and 4. Okay? And so he knew that he could count by fives to get 35, and then he has the 2 14s left. Excellent. Okay? Did I have someone come after? You were 5th, right? 4th. Is anybody 5th? All right. Amy has a trick to show us. I don't know if any of you know this, but this is a cool trick, and we're going to all do it together.
Ignore my poorly drawn hands. I was never good at hands as a nurse. So I don't know why this works or how it works, but this is also how I double checked that I got the right answer.
Can you do can you write below it 9 times 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, just right below it 9 times 7. All right.
So I drew some hands, but usually I would do it on my hands like this. You start with the left one.
This one. So everybody hold their hands up. Okay, you start with the left.
And you put down the 7th finger from the left.
Okay, so we're not worried about 9. So
Yeah.
we know it's times 9, so we're only looking at what it's multiplied by. So we're going to...
I always think because you have 10 fingers on your hands, you're putting down one finger less.
That's a good idea, yeah. So we're going to count 1, this is 1, pinky, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put the 7th finger down. Now what do we do?
And then how
How many fingers
okay,
are
hold
on
on.
this
I had to
side?
make sure. Yeah, you have
6.
6.
And how many fingers are on this side of the finger down?
3,
And what's the answer of 9 times 7?
63.
Ooh. Let's see if it works with something else. Who can give me another 9 times table? 9 times what? Give me any number. Huh? 9 times 9. Okay, so let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to put this finger down. Okay, how many fingers are on this side?
8,
And how many is after that?
1,
And what's it equal?
81.
81. Yeah. There's another trick that you can do also. Does anybody, when you write out the 9s, does anybody know what all the digits add up to be? So every time, like if you do 9 times 8, right? What does 9 times 8 equal? So always think about, if you do 9 times 8, the answer always starts with 1 less than what you're multiplying by. So if we're doing 9 times 7, what's the first digit going to be? 6. And what plus 6 is 9? 63. So let's do 9 times 4. What's 1 less than 4?
3,
What plus 3 is 9?
6.
So 9 times 4 is?
I also have found that they're all backwards once you get to 5.
Yes. Yes, that's another way to look at it. Yes. So that's a cool trick with the 9s for students that have a hard time with the 9s, that hand trick, and they can do that during testing. So especially with our special ed kiddos, that's a really great thing to show them, because they can do that during testing. If it's anything times 9, they can let you know, oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 9 times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, put the 4th one down, and then now I know it's 36. Do you see that? And they can do that during testing, okay?